Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen and I'm a part-time online clothing reseller. What that means is I go to thrift stores and yard sales. I buy clothes pretty cheap and I sell them on eBay and Poshmark for hopefully a profit. And today I am shipping out just 4 items from yesterday. It was a gross sales amount of $112.06, which is decent, especially considering yesterday was Halloween. It was a Tuesday. Generally, Tuesdays are slow days for me for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is. But I did run a sale, so my sales are a little bit lower, but they're not bad. So the first thing is this scrub top, and it is Christmas themed. It has Santa Claus and Rudolph on it. Pretty cute. It's did not have a size tag on it, which is not ideal, and it has hair all over it. That's kind of not what I want. And not like dog hair. It's like, I don't know. I don't think it's my hair. All right, so while I'm doing this, let me talk to you about scrub tops. Scrubs are, it's gonna be like this today. My heater just turned on. It's like 30 degrees here in the Midwest, and I want my heater to be on. So I apologize if the background noise is disturbing to you or frustrating, but it's necessary. Right? Seriously, it's just gonna be like that today. Hi. That's your first bag? Okay.
But I put the M&Ms from the...
You put the M&Ms from the trail mix in there?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Like I said, yesterday was Halloween, and so we're eating candy for breakfast. Is that something we do on the regular? Absolutely not. Is it okay the day after Halloween? I don't know. It works in my family. Maybe it won't work for yours. Maybe it will. But that's how we do it. All right. I did make them eat trail mix to have some protein. But of course there's M&Ms in the trail mix that I had. Okay. Scrub tops. There are categories of scrub tops that sell okay. I'm not talking big money. There is a brand called Figs that sells for a lot of money. There's a brand called Janu, J, I think it's 2 A's, and UU, it might be just 1 A. Cherokee Infinity does okay. There's a couple brands. The other thing is if they're like novelty prints in larger sizes, they do okay. So this I estimated to be an extra large. I always take measurements. If I could do it over, I probably would not have bought one that didn't have a size. I think that I either didn't notice it or I don't know, whatever. But the average sale price for a Christmas scrub top in an extra large is $13.22 with a sell-through rate of 22%. So I feel like that's pretty good. Mine sold for $19.45 and I bought it for $1 at a garage sale over the summer about 5-6 months ago. So my profit is, I think, $11.51. My pen stopped working. So I will tell you my total profit for the day at the end of the video. And at the end, we will also chat about how much money I made total in October. And I will tell you that I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was good. I think sometimes I get caught up in the day-to-day and I don't look at the overall picture, and October's overall picture was pretty good. So, all right. This one's pretty good. So shackets, if you're unfamiliar with shackets, it's basically a shirt jacket. So, you know, looks like a button-up shirt, but feels more like a jacket. Oftentimes it has pockets. This one does not. They're usually lined or quilted or insulated in some way. So this is just Levi's, right? Levi's, we know, is pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do better with my lighting, but I'm learning. So a whole learning process here. All right, this is the Levi's jacket. It is fleece lined. I think I also put Sherpa in the title, which probably isn't really accurate, but I did take good pictures, so they should know what they're getting. Sherpa is an actual thing, but there's a lot of faux Sherpa out there, but fleece is not Sherpa. But Sherpa is going to be like more fuzzy and kind of feel a little bit more like fur. Anyway, Levi's button-ups lined have a 40% sell-through rate, which I think is great, and an average sale price of $30.12. Mine sold for $35.12. That's weird. In, again, about 5 months. I think all of these are 5 months, which is really strange to me. I bought it at a rummage sale for $2, and my profit was $18.53. This is larger, bulkier. I am going to put it in a box, and it's going priority mail anyway. You can get all your priority mailing supplies, sorry, just on the USPS website, and they deliver it straight to your door. It's all free. It's great. I like that a lot. In fact, another item here, I'll tell you, I actually switched from Ground Advantage to Priority. Sometimes these don't stick. They do have these priority stickers, or I have my tape. Sometimes I will just tape it down. I don't know why. Just decide sometimes it doesn't want to be sticky enough. Those like shirt jackets, that's a really good keyword. I'm not great at keywords, but that's one I do know. Especially this time of year. It's really popular. It's still kind of in style. I wonder if it'll ever go out of style. Just because they're so cozy and everybody likes them. So my kiddos went as a knight, Princess Jasmine, who made her own costume, so it was interesting. And my 13-year-old went as a Camp Half-Blood camper, which is from Percy Jackson. She's a pretty avid reader, and she loves that series, she and her friends. So they had like a youth group party for Halloween a couple of weeks ago, and they all dressed up together like these Camp Half-Blood campers. And so she just did that again. We actually spent a lot of time and effort and money, which is not something I enjoy doing, but it was all like thrifted stuff. Putting together a pirate costume that she looked absolutely adorable in. And then she decided not to do that. So, you know, that's okay. I'm not bitter about it. No, she looked really cute as her little camper self last night. And then my 16-year-old wanted to pass out candy. And for the last like 4 years in a row, she's gone as a college student, just thrown on like a college sweatshirt. And last night, or a couple weeks ago, I convinced her that she could wear some of my scrubs from my inventory and go as a nurse or something. So this is a really fuzzy sweater, and it has like all of these little things in it. I will tell you about this sweater. But if you dressed up or your kiddos dressed up, let me know what their costumes were in the comments. I would love to hear about it. This is Pure Jill, and if you watch my videos, I sold a Pure Jill dress yesterday. J. Jill is one of my favorite like mature brands, career brands. You know, Talbot's, Chico's, White House Black Market, that one's not great. That one doesn't sell very well, in my opinion. I also don't sell Talbot's very well. Chico sells pretty well for me, but J. Jill is my favorite. I think that it sells for more money. I think that it sells faster. my sell-through rate on it is better. I think I probably should check that before I just say it outright to you, huh? Okay, this is one of those things that's like so fuzzy, it's super cozy. Wish it was my size, but sometimes I'm glad things aren't my size because I'm like, my wardrobe would be so huge and I don't need that many clothes. But I do love a cozy cardigan. Okay, so let me show you this cozy cardigan from J. Jill. It is Pure Jill, the Pure Jill line of J. Jill. So this is, I'm sorry, just part of it, you know? Okay. I think it's important to, you know, make sure your things look nice when you're taking them out. It's weird because some of it is like part of the sweater. Okay, here we go. So, J. Jill, this does have wool in it. So, J. Jill, Pure Jill wool blend cardigans have an average sale price of $18.49 and a sell-through rate of 18%. Well, that's pretty okay. When I'm shopping and I'm paying money to sell things, to buy things to sell, I'm looking for about a 25% sell-through rate. So 18's not terrible. Mine sold for $27.06. Sold again in just about 5 months. I bought this at the bins, the Goodwill outlet, where you like dig through big bins of stuff and buy things. You pay by the pound, so however heavy things are. So this probably cost me about $2. Our bins is $1.79 a pound, at least it was the last time I went. My profit on it is $16.76. I'm aiming for $15 in profit or more per item, just to, you know, make sure that my time is accounted for. There are things like the scrubs, hats are another thing that I don't mind taking a lower profit on. And let's see, this is a snowsuit that was my son's. And it is the brand REI, and I will tell you, keep an eye, oh, sorry. There we go, REI. This sell-through rate is 55%, okay? So that means a lot of people are gonna say, you know what? This was supposed to go Ground Advantage. I have to put that in a different box. Okay, this is supposed to go Priority. I actually had it as Ground Advantage, but I was like, it was $6 less to send it Priority, and then I don't have to use my own poly mailer or whatever. So in the grand scheme of things, it saves me like, I don't know, 12 cents or something, but I'll take the 12 cents, I guess. Except I got confused and put that in the box. Anyway. Okay, frustrations. Let me talk about this. REI, snowsuit for toddlers, was a 55% sell-through rate. So what that looks like when you're looking up comps is it's going to look like the same amount listed as the same amount sold. Some people might say that's 100% sell-through rate. I don't care how other people do theirs, but that's how I did mine, or that's how I do mine, and that's how Terapeak, when you look on Terapeak on eBay, that's how they calculate sell-through. I did not do a good job of explaining that. I'm so sorry. So you're going to take the number of items sold, and you're going to divide that by the number of items that are listed and sold, because that's actually the total number that have been listed in the last 90 days. That's your sell-through rate. Okay, that's how I calculate it. That's how Terapeak calculates it. That's not how everyone on eBay calculates it. You'll hear people say like the 200% sell-through rate or more than 100%. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't have any beef with how people do it. I'm just telling you how I do it so that you know how I'm calculating that. Okay. This was incredibly stained. When I looked up comps, they were selling between $40 and $50. I listed mine for, I think, $30. And then of course I had that, that sale running yesterday for like a quick 24 hours. The average sale price on these says it's only $22.40. Like I said, I was seeing something different when I was looking through solds, but that's what Terapeak was saying to me this morning. This sold, I think I just listed it like 2 days ago. It sold super fast. It was very stained. I mean, it's terribly stained. I said that. It is very stained, but there's nothing else wrong with it. There's no holes, there's no scuffs. Like he just, I don't know what he did. We hike a lot. I love the one piece for winter for little kids. In fact, he'll have one. My daughter had one too. That's like a size 6. So he will have that. He had this one for 3 years. I bought it when he was 2. He wore it 2, 3, 4. And now he has my daughter's red one that he will wear 5, 6, 7, and maybe even 8 if he doesn't outgrow it. It just kind of depends on the size, but they're just so durable. And anyway, I feel like I'm trying to sell you on a snowsuit. That's not the point. I need to grab a box. Okay. I think I told you everything. No, I didn't. Okay, it was a 0 cost of goods. It sold for $30.43. When I tell you everything, the total sold on eBay, that is what the item sold for plus their shipping cost, because that is what eBay puts into my account, and then the fees and my shipping costs come out of that. Plus that's the total that the person paid, and I think that's important. If someone's buying something for $25, but then they've paid $25 in shipping, I feel like that's notable. They're actually paying $50 for the item, not $25. I'll shove this in the box here. Okay. I will finish that up in a minute and fix that other box. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. I do stuff like that all the time. So October finished up pretty well. On Poshmark, I sold 22 items for a total sales amount. I just realized I did all my things off. Oh shoot. Okay. Total sales amount of $568. It's pretty good. That's gross sales amount. On eBay, I sold 114 items for a gross sales amount of $3,518.27. So my total gross sales was $4,086.27. A total of 136 items. And my average sale price was $30.05, which is that I'm really pleased. It's been in the mid to high 20s for a while. So I'm really excited to get up above 30. That's really good. I would love to, keep bumping that up. So now I'm gonna have to estimate everything because I just did everything wrong. So if I take that 56.8, the problem is my calculator's on my phone and you're on my phone. So I'm gonna have to do everything. So 568, 20% of that is 100, right? So, okay, so I'm just gonna subtract 100. So my net profit is $468, give or take a little, on Poshmark. And then eBay put into my account, I just did it this way because it was easier, $2,386. That's what eBay put into my bank account during the month of October. So that did cover not all of October sales and a little bit of September sales there at the end. So my total net gross is it? I think it's gross profit because it's my profit, but without all my expenses. So like my eBay store expenses, any expenses I would pay for any other subscriptions, my the things that I'm buying for my like my cost of goods, my travel expenses, things like that, okay? So gross profit is $2,854-ish. I did spend I went a little above on my cost of goods. I did spend $582.19 on my cost of goods. I hit some really good items at Goodwill, and that's unusual for me, so I did kind of pay up for things between $5 to $8, which is unusual for me. My cost of goods is generally under $2, so $582. So that brings my profit to $2,371.81, which is fantastic. I aim for $2,000 a month, and there we go. We're right there. So I forgot to tell you my total profit just for today, for today's sales, yesterday's sales, was $65.66. If I am shooting for that $2,000 profit per month, then my sales need to be right at $67 a day. Or not my sales, my profit. So that's really close, you know, $2 off, I'll take it. All right, I think that's it. I've been really gabby today. And yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you soon.